Hi guys, so I'm here today to film a review for the Revlon Photoready Airbrush Foundation. This is one that comes in the container. Caution, it's flammable, that's terrifying. This was recently released when they released some primers and such, and it's a mousse foundation, like as you can see from the tip. It comes out like a mousse and you just kind of have to flatten it out, and it's a foundation. I've heard horrendous reviews about this, which kind of made me sad because I'd already bought it. And I was like, you know what, I want to try it myself and see how it works. So people have complained that this settles into all your lines and moves all over your face, and I didn't find any of those problems. I have normal to dry skin, and I haven't really had any dry patches on my face lately. I've been really into moisturizing, so I can see why it would work for me and not for others. First of all, this foundation is super glittery. I'm gonna take some off of the cap and try to kind of blend it in to my hand so that you guys can see. I'm wearing it right now. I filmed a demo, which I'll put in this video after. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up the glitter that's on it, but it is super, super glittery. I don't want to say glittery, but there's a lot of shimmer and flecks of glitter in it. It's supposed to be kind of like photo-reflective, and I'm really into dewy foundations like that. I've tried the Neutrogena Healthy Skin NARS Sheer Glow. I like the glowiness of it, but even I, who likes the glowy foundation, think it's too much shimmer for my face. On camera, it looks beautiful. I'll probably use this foundation to film, so it'll work for me because I only need it for need it for like a couple minutes to film and make my face just looks flawless. I'm wearing it in my January favorites video I posted and my last haul that I posted. I'll link those both in the down bar. But this foundation just has so much glitter in it. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know if it'll pick up on camera. But it's just like tiny flecks of shimmer. So if you have oily skin, stay the hell away from this. This will look horrendous on you. I think the glitter is too much. I like the packaging. The pump is easy to control. You don't always squirt out too much. I use these two brushes to apply it. I haven't tried to apply it using my fingers. I haven't tried using many methods because I've been trying out a lot of foundation lately, so my brushes have kind of been limited. But I'm gonna actually right now insert the demo of me using it. So the first thing I do is just shake up the foundation. So far all it's done is in my eyes, and then I'm gonna just take this and I'm gonna squirt a pump of it onto my hand, and that will be more than enough. And as you can see, it's really moussey, and if I hold my hand like this, it will actually slide down my hand, which is creepy. Yeah, it's really, really bubbly, and what I do is take my Sonia Kashuk stippling brush and just kind of kill the bubbles. Yeah, kill them. So then I'll take this and I stipple it all over my face. Just like that, just over half of my face. And then I'll take my e.l.f. powder brush and I'll blend that in. This is how I've discovered I best like to apply it. I haven't tried many other ways, because I don't think the foundation's great, but I find this is a good way to apply it to make it look good, so that's what I do. And then you'll see it has started to bubble up again, and I'll just kind of kill it again with my Sonia Kashuk brush and stipple that on the other side of my face. And then again, take my blending brush and blend that in. See, it like continuously bubbles until you really like beat it down, and then I just kind of apply another layer because I find this is actually slightly difficult to build up, but I like to try to build it up as much as possible because I don't find the coverage is fantastic. So that's how I apply it, and you can see that it applies quite nicely. It looks nice on my skin right now. Lasting power and coverage are the main issues that I have with it. I don't think that it covers a lot. A friend of mine also tried this and said that she tried it and thought, well, it just kind of looked like I was smearing glitter on my face, not that it was actually covering anything. I applied my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural over top of it to first of all subdue some of the shimmer, and second of all to add some more coverage. I'm used to having to do that because I like the way it looks and I like a little extra coverage, but I still find that I see a lot of redness around my nose still, a lot around my jawline. Like, it doesn't cover the way I would like a foundation to cover. It just kind of feels like it's supposed to make your skin look glowy, but not cover anything. But that's what I have like tinted moisturizer for, to even out and make it look kind of dewy and glowy. This I don't think works for that. It definitely doesn't work like airbrush foundation, because I've never used airbrush foundation, but I've seen airbrush foundation before, and I know that when you apply airbrush foundation, it makes your skin look flawless. It covers every flaw you have. So I think the name kind of made me feel like it would be better than it is. I've never tried the other Photoready, and I've heard that if you don't like that one, you should try this one, but I feel like this does not have enough coverage, not as much coverage as the other one. If you want a light foundation, dewy coverage foundation, this might be for you, but remember, you need to have normal skin, not dry or oily. I had a pimple on my chin, which is always a drier area, and that's where I found that the foundation didn't look its best. It kind of settled around my dry areas and just looked nasty. So it does stick to dry patches. It's not good for someone with really dry skin and lots of dry patches. It won't work well. And my biggest issue is this doesn't last long. I've heard that it lasts no time. So when I wore this the first time, or the second time, I wore it with my Laura Mercier primer. I set it with a powder, and then I sprayed it with my Evian facial spray, and it probably lasted 4 hours. So this is good if you're like going out to a movie, going to run errands or something. It makes your skin look really nice if you already have nice skin. If you have acne or you have any problem areas you're trying to cover up, this won't do the job. And I just find that concealer over top of this doesn't look good, because then you have like one spot on your face that isn't glowy, you know what I mean? Everywhere is so shimmery and glowy, and then you have this one spot that's like concealer. It doesn't look right. So this is definitely made for people who already have nice skin, who are just looking to enhance their skin and only get a couple hours of wear out of this. I would say 4 to 6 is the max you're gonna get out of this, and if you have oily skin, you'll be lucky if you get an hour. Like, I wore this for an 8-hour shift at work, and I came home and was like, I look like I have just been hit by a bus. I looked horrendous. So basically the issue with this is that it's so expensive. It's very gimmicky. This cost me, I believe, between $15 and $17 in Canada. It might have been 16 maybe. Let's go with 16 because that's between 15 and 17. Which is a pretty expensive price for a foundation at the drugstore. Colorstay was actually cheaper than this, I'm pretty sure, and Colorstay does a better job. You get 0.4 more ounces of product with this than you do with Colorstay, but I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like, this is probably, I don't know how it's contained in these like aerosol canisters, if it's in a foam already or it comes out in a foam, you get 1.4 ounces of liquid, and how that translates to how much foundation you get. So that kind of doesn't really mean a lot to me, because I'm skeptical. But what I like to do, if you want to create this look and you have oily skin or you have acne or you have something that you need to cover and that just doesn't seem like the right foundation for you, I use my Revlon Colorstay and I put a little bit of Pink Rebel Luster drops into it, mix it together, spread that on my face, and it gives me a nice dewy look. So that's what I would recommend. You know, you can put luster drops in it, you can put strobe cream in it, something dewy, some sort of cream highlighter, liquid highlighter in it, high beam, whatever. But for the money, I don't think this is worth it. I've already bought it and used it. I bit the bullet. I will use it just because I paid for it, but I wouldn't recommend it to you. I think if you're maybe like, I don't even know who would like this. It makes your skin look gorgeous, but it doesn't cover your flaws. Doesn't work for oily or dry skin, only works for normal skin. So this foundation has a small market that it would work for. If you want to try it out because you want to try it out, feel free. Let me know if you have a better way to apply it, if you found a way to make it last. I would recommend using a primer, a setting powder, and maybe even a setting spray with this if you want it to really, really last, if you're going out for longer than 4 to 5 hours. But yeah. So that's my lackluster review on the Revlon Photoready. It's really sad because I think it looks gorgeous. I'll probably use it to film, but not worth the money. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.